our Urban Alpaca Girl filming today, which is August 26, 2026. We're going to take both alpacas out into my big pasture. As a matter of fact, they're out there right now, so Tavis has to go and get them to come in. You go with them, please, Sonny, so they'll recognize you as a trainer, too. And we're going to bring them here to their tacking area and put the bareback pads on each of them, then go back out here with the lead lines and their halters and introduce them to their big pasture when they've got their bareback pads on their back. If things are going well, I'll leave that decision up to Tavis. We'll go out one of our interior gates here and take them to some spaces over there by the driveway where they don't get to browse and graze. And it would be almost like being out in the Rancho's trails. We want to keep getting them used to carrying weights on their back and being led in places where they're not quite sure they are. Here in the pasture, I think they'll be very comfortable. We'll see. As a matter of fact, it looks like they're over there looking at us, doesn't it? Yeah. I think they know, and I told them this morning there was a school today. Yeah. So the next step, I think, is to watch what Tavis is doing, because you're going to be the assistant lead trainer. We close the gates that normally we leave open during the day. And look who's here. Thor definitely wanted to come out with me. He's in the shade. I hope will be able to follow me visually wherever I go, to follow the alpacas wherever they go here in the big pasture, or at least we'll try to be close enough that we can video them, see how they behave, watch their body language. They're still over there. I don't know if you can see them, but they're definitely watching us. And I have a feeling, okay, Tavis is going out now, and so is Dylan. We're going to see if they say, oh, well, we thought so. There's school today. Even though I told them this morning, they wait to see Tavis, their lead trainer. And I am the Urban Alpaca Girl, Sonia Sokolow. I can't get hot, because if I get hot, I might pass out. I'm sorry to say, that's what happens when you get older. So I'm staying in the shade as best I can. I'm trying to video what the alpacas do when they see Tavis, their lead trainer, and Dylan, the assistant lead trainer, approach. They used to run away. That was many, many months ago. But they don't try to avoid training anymore. As a matter of fact, it looks like they are comfortable with the fact that they're coming to the tacking area. Yes. And the goats saw us walking out here. They immediately came to join us. Yeah, here come the alpacas. I'm going to stay in the shade as best I can and hold on as best I can. I do have yet another helper supposed to arrive in a couple days. And I think she's going to be able to help us with this filming, especially as we go out to the Rancho's trails, which is accessed on the other side of those railroad tie posts, which is my perimeter fence. Okay, here are the boys, Beta, Alpha, Here come the two trainers. The goats are with us. Thor is here. Okay. Now watch how we close them in. Uh-oh. One of the goats is coughing. Oh dear. I've never experienced that. I hope he just gets over it. Maybe he just got some dirt in his nose. Okay, now close that. They're not going to push it open or anything. Just make sure it's closed. And then go with Tavis. Everything that Tavis does, you should do too, so that they see that you're part of it. And I'm going to put the camera here on the panel so that I don't shake. The goats are going with them. Everybody knows that there's school today. And they really do want to know what the right answer is. I hope you'll be able to see that again today. And I do bring my phone out here because of possible emergencies, and that's my phone, but I don't answer it. It's likely just a spam call anyway. I get anywhere from 12 to 24 spam calls a day. Here come the goats. They're running over. Okay. And they just go under anything they want to come in. You can close that gate behind you because we're going to come out this gate. And here's our garbage can with tack in it. We have moved the feeder over to the other end of this tacking area because this can serve as a feed corral for other farm animals that might be here. Now watch how, uh-oh, still coughing. No, you don't have to worry. As long as it stays closed, they're not going to push it open.
Melissa right here. Good morning. I'm at work. Just wanted to see what you
Okay, now he's putting the halter on, and the alpaca is very receptive, not trying to avoid it, knows what the right answer is.
Oh, which one? No, he never called back.
Now he's going to be tied. Yet, I have to say, I'm very pleased that they haven't tried to pull away from being tied. But we do use a slip knot in case they do start pulling back. It's very scary when a horse starts pulling back on a halter tie.
She's at court. She's in Nevada County.
Okay, let's talk about it after the lesson, okay? All right, now you're going to go get the halter and put that on.
Okay.
Is that...
That's Alpha.
That's Alpha? Okay, you're going to put it on Beta.
Where's the other halter in here? I'm going to try to
Now, Tavis will help you, but let's see if Beta says, okay, you're part of this group. He probably won't touch him on the neck the way we cue the alpacas that they're going to be tacked.
Use my right hand to go and grab that longer.
Tavis is trying to describe it to him, what he's supposed to do, but if you don't touch him on the neck correctly, he won't understand that he's supposed to stand there.
Good job.
Okay.
Use your right hand to grab that longer piece.
And Tavis is speaking quietly, but he is telling
like here?
Dylan what to do.
Just the long finger.
Okay.
Right hand.
Now, what would happen if you walked up there and actually showed Dylan?
There you go.
You see, he's gonna try to get away if he doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing. And with Tavis, he knows.
Okay. All right.
I'm not trying to choke you.
No. Okay, you're seeing what I was afraid would happen. Tavis, you better do it. Show Dylan again how it's done. No, okay, let Tavis do it. Please, Dylan, let Tavis do it and watch every second and every tiny move.
He always does.
Now, is he going to be scared? Okay, do you see where he's touching him on the neck? Do you see what he's doing with the halter? It's all right. It's all right. Good. Then he says, oh, I know what you want me to do. If he knows the right answer, he'll give it to us. Do you know how to do a slip knot?
Probably not.
Okay, well, we have to show you later in case they do pull back. Okay.
Do double.
I'm right over Thor. His tail was wagging. Okay, now you each take your bareback pad and see if you can cinch it. The hard part is going to be leaning down and getting the cinch connected.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. Talk to him.
You're okay.
Okay, the cinch is, is under the bareback pad. We have to pull it down. You're not going to find it unless it's dropped. There it is. So far, so good. Make sure he does it the right tightness.
Real tight.
Repetition. We're going to do this over and over and over again until we're pretty sure that the alpacas know what the right answer is and are willing to give it to us. Say he's still having trouble cinching.
I'll get it.
We put the pillows with the shavings in it better on the back of the bareback pads today. We just used twine.
Sometimes the holes won't really
Line up. Oh, more?
It's probably about 9:30, 9:45 now. The sun is
we'll see how.
blue sky. It's going to be really hot out there, so I'm going to try to get as close as I can to video without getting into the sun. Good. See how he's testing?
Check on it.
We don't want it to slip to the side of his body or under his belly. That happened once with Beta, and boy, did he run. He didn't understand. Now watch Tavis do it on Alpha. It's all right. It's all right. At least the goat brownie stopped coughing. I'm grateful. We're going to have to, I think, clip his toenails again pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, his toenails grow fast, and we do it best. Oh, he thinks maybe he's supposed to lay down. He's not sure. Yeah, he's trying to give the right answer, but he's a little confused. No, we don't want you to lay down right now. But we sure did teach them how to lay down on command months ago. When we clip their toenails, we usually take them to the cross ties that we have set up at the sheds. And we'll probably be doing a video on that soon, because look how long those toenails are. So you're going to take Beta and you're going to follow with Alpha? Okay, we hope. And we're going to let Tavis decide where would be the best place to go in the big pasture today. And you just follow.
All right.
Okay, do you know how to pull the slip knot out? Yeah, keep going. Yeah, you just pull it out, and if it's tied correctly, it will just come out.
All right.
You see, Beta's toenails are not anywhere near as long as Alpha's.
Yeah.
Okay, now I've got to figure out how I'm going to follow. And I can't push the buggy now or even have Thor. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. What's he doing wrong?
He just got out here and for a minute.
And the idea is not to pull them, it's to bump. And this ground is uneven, so I'm going to carefully walk to the other fence over there and try to stay in the shade. And then I'm going to turn back and we're going to check Thor out and we're going to make sure that he can watch us. The goats are coming. Thor's, no, he's trying to get through the hole, so I might have to put some screen here so he can't do that. I'm going to come back here because, see, I don't want him to get upset that I'm going and he's not. And I'll bet you I could zoom in with this camera, but I don't know how. I'll try to learn that by our next filming. You can see them, I hope. They're turning toward I have a white autofill water tub over there. And my livestock know that it's there. They go there quite often. I have a double gate that lets us drive in and drive out, or walk in and walk out. Okay, and we like to kind of play with the water when we get to the white water tub. I'm going to try to get closer again. Besides watching Thor, I have to watch the ground. Okay. Thor's okay. The goat just went by. And the goats don't mean it, but they get rambunctious and they have knocked me over. Okay, I'm walking on very uneven ground that's partially wet, but I'm trying to stay in the shade. No, Thor, you stay. Stay. Okay, I'm gonna just try to stay in his view. You see how the goats go through my finish line fencing, but it's good. It's good that they can, and it bounces back to tautness. It's not like wire. Good boy. I'm just going to walk closer here to in the shaded area to where the sun is starting to shine. And if you can't see it because I'm too far away from it, I'll at least tell you what's going on. They're walking along my perimeter fence that's along the driveway. So far, so good. They are looking like they're interested in what's outside on the driveway. They come out here to graze very often. So they know that things come up and down the driveway that don't come to their sheds in the back or their back pasture. They're still walking along my perimeter fence along the driveway. No issues. Looks like Tavis is going to go out of a double gate that I have there and come back on or close to the driveway, which is good. It's like, yeah, we're going out into the real world, you guys. You have to have confidence in us. Very good. He just came through the gate. Tavis did. Here comes Dylan. Now remember that the alpacas don't get to graze over there on the other side of the driveway because I don't have fencing. I don't even have irrigation there yet. But I'm working on it. I want to farm over there. And anything and any place I farm will be fenced so that the animals can't get in to eat my product. Okay, now they're in the open pasture across the driveway, walking in the shade, looking like they're relaxing. The goats have decided to stay here. That's not unusual. Thor is okay. He's not trying to get out of his buggy. By Friday's filming, today's Wednesday, I'm hoping to have a third helper here who could take this camera and follow them so that if there is an issue or a training discussion, we can do it either while we're filming or later with captions on the YouTube video. Okay, see, they don't know that they're not out on the trails. And you see the weights on their backs is about what a child would weigh. Here they come. You'll be seeing them emerge. And I can't get out there in time to show you. Maybe Tavis will realize that and come this way. We'll see. But that pasture, that open pasture, goes way back. Here, this is a 6-acre property. It goes way back to where the sheds and the back pasture are. So far, everything is looking just fine. Okay, now I know that they're heading towards the back pasture, so I'm going to head towards the back pasture, trying to keep you current on how this training session is going and what we do to keep our Shadrach Farms second pasture training area a safe place to work. I have a giant arena at my primary pasture training area in Golden Oaks. And when we start doing a lot of cart driving, we'll be going there because we definitely want a flat ground and a strong perimeter fence, and my fencing there is white vinyl. There are the back sheds within their back pasture. We have gates, 5 gates out to the Rancho's trails here. Probably for the rest of this season before the rains, we'll be doing more and more of this kind of training and filming. And there's Thor, he's fine. He's just fine. And the goats, they're not going over to where the alpacas are, but I know they're waiting for the alpacas to come back. It's very important for them to participate when we train. And I'm expecting to see Tavis and Dylan and the two alpaca boys any moment now. All of this is being done within my perimeter fence, which is finish line fencing and railroad tie posts. So even if they get away from us, we're pretty likely to be able to corral them up and go on with the training without any accidents or misunderstandings from our livestock. The helper that's coming to town, trying to come to town tomorrow, is enthusiastic about training the goats. We're going to be doing a lot of halter training and leading with the goats. At this time, we don't use halters with the goats. We ask them to go certain places, but we don't do it with tack. And I see the boys and the alpacas just past those trees. They'll be coming this way. I see one of the alpacas ducking his head. That's what they do when they're a little bit nervous. But here they come. They're coming this way. Soon I think you'll see them clearly. It's very quiet. Very nice day so far. Here they come. You'll be able to see them soon. I actually believe that they enjoy these lessons, as long as they're not scared. They enjoy to be with us and to give us the right answers. That's my conviction. And we give them every chance to know what the right answers are and do it all as safely as we possibly can do it. Here they come. That shed right there is my hay shed. The shed in front of where the alpaca boys are, we call that shed 1. They spend a lot of time there at night. And if not in shed 1, they go to shed 2, which you see, I hope, over to the right. And if not in either of those 2 sheds, they come out here within the portable panel fencing where I have lights and cameras and browse and graze and sleep out here. I let them choose. They're heading now to shed 2. I think Tavis is going to take them in, which is a good idea. They certainly know what being in the shed feels like, but are they going to be afraid to do it when they've got their tack on? Doesn't look like there was any problem. I wish I could be there to video it, but I'm not. But I'll let you know, and Tavis and Dylan will let you know if there was any problem. They're hesitating a little bit. Now they're going into the shed. These are prey animals, and if they feel trapped, they could spook. Even though they'd be going into their own shed with somebody that they know and tack and on them that they've had on many times, they could still be afraid. Coming back out. Well, unless I get some testimonials from Dylan and Tavis when they get back, I'm giving my alpaca boys an A+ today. I still grade. Remember, I'm a credentialed secondary math teacher in California. I've been tutoring for over 44 years. And I very much believe in knowing prerequisite skills and giving grades for accomplishment. Here's Thor. Here comes Mommy. Okay, they're coming in the back gate. Remember that gate we keep open during the day, but we close it in the late afternoon and in the night, because this big pasture can be accessed by wildlife and neighborhood dogs. And I've had some very sad stories from people whose alpacas were killed by neighborhood dogs and mountain lions. Okay, now here's their water tub, so I don't get to hold on here. I want to get back to the tacking area so we can watch them get untacked. I'm carefully walking back there. Here they come. Is there any reason not to give them an A+ today? We couldn't watch you the whole time.
I'd say an A.
An A, at least an A. Okay. Now, we saw a little bit of hesitation going into shed 2, but then they went readily, right?
And yeah.
Okay.